Hello YouTube, welcome to another one of my Duel Links videos, and today I have for you an updated Magician of Chaos deck. We have an amazing, truly amazing skill now in Master of Rites that it single-handedly makes this deck so much better, and it may actually be fairly competitive now. Master of Rites, if you haven't checked how buff this skill is now, can be used each time your life points decrease by 1000. Return one card from your hand to your deck and choose one of the following. Add one random ritual monster from your deck to your hand. Add one ritual spell card from your deck to your hand. This skill can only be used twice per duel. So this skill is now switcheroo, but it's so much better because you are choosing the card you're gonna get. So all you have to do is draw into either your monster or your ritual, and then you search for the other one after you lose life. It's a crazy good skill. It helps you get away with running only 2 Dark Magicians, because now you just switch a room back. You know you're not gonna draw it back because that's not how the skill works. It can't screw you over like switcheroo does all the time. So you're putting it back into the deck, and then you're guaranteeing the ritual summon. It's truly an amazing new skill, and this deck was a ton of fun to play. So for the deck list, we're running 3 Magician of Chaos alongside 3 Advanced Ritual Art, and that is, that's the core of the deck. You want to draw either or, doesn't matter. 6 in the deck, drawing 1 of 6 in the deck, it's a pretty high chance. And then you use Lose Life. We have 3 Cosmic Cyclones to lose the 1000 life, and then you search for whatever you don't have. Simple as that. If you open with some Dark Magicians that break your hand, don't matter, send them back, draw a ritual. Alongside the Cosmic Cyclones, we're running 3 Magician of Dark Illusion, because if we Cosmic Cyclone during our opponent's turn, we can special summon the Magician of Dark Illusion. If you have a Magician of Dark Illusion, when you activate your Advanced Ritual Art, you will have a Dark Magician on the graveyard when the Advanced Ritual fully resolves, meaning you can then use special summon said Dark Magician with your Magician of Dark Illusion effect, and yeah, after that you just pretty much win. The rest of the cards we are using are to trigger or skill or Magician of Chaos. I threw in 1 Herald of the Abyss. It's a good card to out some problematic monsters. The one that comes to mind is what's his face, Cositus. Pay 1500 life points, declare 1 monster and 1 attribute. Your opponent must send 1 face-up monster with the declared type and attribute from their field to the graveyard, if possible. For the rest of this turn, your opponent cannot activate the effects of monsters with that sent monster's name. You can only activate 1 Herald Abyss per turn. So this costs 1500 life, but it'll trigger your skill. I never got to use it, but it was there as a quote-unquote 4th Cosmic Cyclone. Then I threw in 1 Dark Magic attack so we can get rid of back row. 1 Eye of Timea, so we can upgrade or Magician of Chaos or Magician of Dark Illusion into a Dark Cavalry, Dark Paladin, or Amulet Dragon. And then why not Dark Flare Knight? He's also a Dark Magician that no one ever seems to bring up, so he's in there. 1 Floodgate, because it helps stall if you don't have a strong turn 1 play. You can activate this to summon your Magician of Dark Illusion, put a body on the board. It's just good overall. And then the MVP in this deck, Subterror Final Battle. Why am I running this card without any Subterrors? Because you can activate this card as many times as you want, well, once per turn, for absolutely free. All you have to do is flip this, activate this turn. Activated effects of Subterror cards cannot be negated. What this does is it triggers your Magician of Chaos. So during your opponent's turn, during your turn, you can activate this and disrupt the opponent's play. It's amazing. It's more reliable than having to wait on something such as Power of the Guardians for them to attack and then you activate and destroy. This is just much better. You can stop the play at any point. You can also do the same thing with Cosmic Cyclone. What I like to do is set my Magician of Chaos, set a Cyclone, get rid of the back row, and if they summon a monster or they have another back row, we just pop it right then. But the final battle mainly just makes this deck so much better. It's worth running 2. I don't have 3 to run the 3. But it's worth running too because again, Master of Rights, we can debrick or hand just by sending any card in the hand that we don't need to draw into our rituals. But yeah, other than that, I think the deck is very fast. I love Magician of Chaos, and let's go ahead and show you some gameplay. I really like this skill, man. It makes ritual decks more viable. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how much use you'd have in a Cyber Angel deck because you know they're kind of different. They have back row removal in their monsters, so I don't know if you'd run Cosmic Cyclones, but you could, and you know it's almost brick proof. So here we're going turn 1 Magician of Chaos. At one point I was running 1,000 Knives, and that's when I decided to take out the 1,000 Knives and just put the Herald of the Abyss. Because 1,000 Knives does target, and Herald doesn't target, and it also helps me activate my skill. So in face, we are going to activate the Cosmic Cyclone, destroy the face down monster as well. We got rid of a Treacherous, and we got rid of any monster on the field. So now we top deck or Ritual monster, which means we can send the 1,000 Knives back to get the advanced Ritual art and go for the OTK. Easy, easy, easy. We have Yummy Yugi. But now let's show you how good Final Battle is. If you open up Final Battle, Cosmic Cyclone, and a Ritual monster or Ritual spell, you're almost guaranteed to win the duel because you're going to be able to take care of back row. You're going to be able to summon your Magician of Chaos, and you're going to be able to set up a Final Battle to destroy cards at any point in time. My opponent sets 1. It's a very slow game, so it kind of benefits me. We're going to let him hit me for 15. We finally top deck Magician of Chaos. I'm going to banish the back row, activate my skill, get my advanced Ritual arts. It's going to activate Retaliating Sea, which is going to be special summon onto the field, sending my Dark Magician directly to the banish pile, but that's fine. My Magician of Chaos is here, and we have a Final Battle. So we're going to activate Final Battle, destroy the face down because we are afraid of it. We don't know where it does. And then just destroy the Retaliating Sea. I don't want to attack this guy because then my monster goes back to my hand. He's going to go for World Legacy Clash here, that's fine. My Magician of Chaos can still activate and destroy the face down. We top deck a Magician of Dark Illusion. Magician of Chaos is going to destroy the Hammerhead. Hit him for 1,000. And this is another thing we can do with our Subterra Final Battle. So it's gonna go Magellanica. I'm gonna activate my Final Battle, destroy the Magellanica, and special summon my Magician of Dark Illusion. And then during my turn, if my Dark Magician was not banished, I could just activate this for free, special summon the Dark Magician from the graveyard, and have another monster on the field. But we get this scoop after, you know, just dominating the entire duel basically. Of course, things would have been different had he been able to go into what's his face? This is into Cocytus. So the Retaliating Sea really ended up hurting him because we destroyed the frog while the Retaliating Sea was still on the field, so it was banished, meaning he wasn't able to use it as a material for his Cocytus. And the Magellanica is not as good in the sense that you can target and destroy it. Here we don't have the greatest of hands, but we still have a Cosmic Cyclone and a Magician of Dark Illusion, so he ends turn. We're going to banish, special summon, top deck or advanced Ritual arts. And remember, we run 6 cards, so we have a really high chance of top decking one of them at any point, and then we just gotta search the other one. When I activate the advanced Ritual arts, we have a Magician of Dark Illusion on the field, so that's gonna let us activate the effect, summon the Dark Magician from the graveyard. And I don't want to mess with any face down effects. I don't want this to be a flip-flop frog. I don't want it to be a Sylvan. I don't want this to be anything. So I'm just going to Cyclone my own Cyclone and activate my Magician of Chaos effect. Get rid of the White Stone of Ancients, and we win. I had an exact same duel, well, a duel that went pretty much exactly the same against Sylvans. That one was pretty easy. Was a pretty easy choice because he said no back row. He was running grit and he said a monster. I was like, yeah, I did that when I was running my Sylvan. This is definitely Sylvan's. Sure enough, I cyclone my own card, destroy that cold mushroom, and hit him with 3 monsters for the OTK. Alright, here we're going second against the Pegasus. And this is another duel that's dominated by Final Battle. Opponent has the mind scan, and this is the absolute nuts hand you can get. Because you have the Cyclone for the back row, you're gonna search your advanced ritual arts, and you have Final Battle. You should not lose with this hand. You get a second Final Battle, so now we get to keep the Floodgate if our hand wasn't that good already. Because we're gonna send the Final Battle back. Activate my advanced ritual arts. And 9 times out of 10, especially because I'm gonna have the Floodgate as a backup, I'm actually going to not attack the monster and just destroy it using the Final Battle. He sets a monster, we're gonna activate Final Battle during his end phase, destroy the new one. Now I can activate it during my turn, destroy the current one. And this is pretty clutch because it was a Gravekeeper's Nobleman, so it would have been able to special summon a Gravekeeper's Spy from the deck. And at this point, I've just won the resource battle. He's in top deck mode. The most he can do is summon a monster and set a card. I can destroy either or, and I can banish the other one, so there's really nothing he can do. Sets a monster, we're gonna activate Final Battle, pop him. That is the 3rd card we popped using Magician of Chaos effect, thanks to the Final Battle. Doesn't give up though, summons Spiritualist, activate Final Battle, pop it again. And we get the win. If I wanted to push things, I could banish one of my cards, search the ritual, and go for a double Magician of Chaos if I was playing around a Karibo. But I figured he wasn't going to have one. And even if he did, my position was so advantageous that, you know, he pretty much lost the duel at the starting hand. And it really didn't matter. He could have had Necro Valley. We had the Cyclone to banish it. If he went into Supernaturalist and we banished the Necro Valley, then we can just destroy the Supernaturalist using the Magician of Chaos effect. And here we're going up against Crystons. I've been playing a lot of Crystons lately, so I know exactly what they want to do. We're going to activate Master of Rites, send back the Herald of Abyss, search for a Magician of Chaos. And I get greedy right here because normally I want to get rid of the back row first, just so it doesn't mess up with my Magician of Chaos. But because it's Crystons and because I kind of know what kind of back row they run, I'm comfortable summoning the Magician of Chaos first and then activating Cosmic Cyclone. That way we get a banish and we get to pop the Citri. And the only reason why I'm targeting the Citri is because I want to force the Amatrix summon. Alright, there's the Cryston Amatrix. So he's going to switch my Magician of Chaos to defense position. Now we can upgrade our Magician of Chaos for a Dark Cavalry. And we have negation in our hand. So we're sitting pretty good here. His options are pretty much Black Rose Dragon to destroy my Dark Cavalry. He can't go into Black Rose right here because he's using the Testvern effect. So you can only go into machines after that. Samurai Destroyer is only 2600. I'm 28 base, so he can't even destroy me. He's just gonna summon another Citri. He tries to go for the what's this guy's name? I always forget. Quarion Drax. But Quarion targets, so when he attempts to target my cavalry, we're going to negate that effect. That's gonna give him another Citri on the field, but it doesn't matter. We top deck a card. We're gonna keep it so we can negate any targeting effect. Here's the Samurai Destroyer that I was talking about. 2800, I'm still bigger. Goes for the Crystron entry, summons 2 tuners. But none of this is a threat, right? He has to go into Vermilion, Vermilion targets. His best choice was to go into a Black Rose Dragon. Finally, he just basically Sudokus with the Crystron Ryan, and we get the win. So yeah, I'm really glad you got to see the ritual side of it. You got to see the spicy final battle, and you also got to see the Eye of Timaeus coming in pretty clutch. But yeah, you can pretty much run this deck however you want. I mean, the base is there. You need Cyclones, you need Magician of Chaos, Advanced Ritual Art, and then your Dark Magician, Magician of Dark Illusion. If you don't want to run Dark Magic Attack, you can just, you know, triple Floodgate. If you don't want to run this, you can add Wall of These. The deck is going to be so much more fun to play, and I definitely think this skill makes it a lot more viable than it was, because you don't have to use, you know, gimmicky things such as gimmicky things that will break you in the long run. This skill will, it's almost impossible to break with this skill. That's what it is. And like I said, even if you don't have Magician of Chaos or Advanced Ritual Arts, that's 6 cards in the deck, right? You're bound to have a Magician of Dark Illusion and, you know, a trap or a Cosmic Cyclone. So you're gonna be able to put something on the board to protect yourself. It's not like you auto lose if you don't have your Magician of Chaos immediately. And yeah, the deck's a ton of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want. And till next time.